left the town where the lights burn late, where every day moves fast with weight. The roads were loud, the nights were long, too many voices speaking strong. So I drove out past the county line. The hills stretched wide in open time, a wooden sign, a gravel bend, a place where heavy thoughts can end. And somewhere past the fading street, the air itself felt soft and sweet. The wind moved slowly through the fields, like time has nothing left to prove. And from the dark, a saxophone begins to rise with tender tone, a song that asks me just to stay. This is a road that asks nothing from me, no race to run, no one to be, just open miles and patient skies, where quiet truth begins to rise. The saxophone across the land feels like a steady guiding hand, and in the sound I start to see the person I forgot to be. A farmhouse rests beyond the trees, its window glowing in the breeze. A porch swing moves with gentle grace, no rush, no hurry in this place. The tires hum beneath my seat, a rhythm slow and warm and deep. I used to think that life required a louder voice and burning fire, but sometimes peace arrives instead, through softer roads that lie ahead. The saxophone begins to climb through midnight air and quiet time, each note unfolding wide and slow, like golden light in evening glow, a melody that speaks a rest. This is a road that asks nothing from me, no race to run, no one to be, just open miles and patient skies, where quiet truth begins to rise. The saxophone across the land feels like a steady guiding hand, and in the sound I start to see the person I forgot to be. The stars appear in silent rows, like lanterns only night can show. They shine without a need for praise, simply glowing through their days. Maybe life is more like this, a quiet chance we often miss. Not every dream must roar with flame, not every step must chase a name. Sometimes a heart can simply find a better rhythm in its time. So let the saxophone drift wide across the valleys deep with night. Let guitars breathe beneath the sky, where restless thoughts can wander by. Let every mile beneath the wheels remind me how the open feels. No crowded room, no urgent call, just distant hills and midnight's fall. And in this endless breathing land, I learned to live just as I am. passing air, only the sound that lingers there. Saxophone soft through the dark, lighting up be a hidden spark. But no loud whirlpool in my mind, just the road unwinding time. And somewhere in the quiet flow, a deeper peace begins to grow. This is a road that asks nothing from me, but gave a kind of liberty. Through silent miles and patient skies, where weary hearts can realize the saxophone still calling low through every valley as I go. And in the music of the night, my soul begins to feel light, no longer lost in endless schemes, just riding through my quiet dreams. The eastern sky grows pale and white, morning waiting on the side, and the last soft saxophone line fades slowly with the passing time.
The city lights fall far behind, like fading echoes in my mind. A quiet road begins to wind through fields that stretch for miles and miles. My headlights paint the empty lane, a silver path through open plains. No hurried steps, no crowded air, just open sky and patient care. And in the hush of midnight's flow, I feel my restless breathing slow. The night unfolds without a sound, like gentle hands upon the ground. And somewhere drifting through the breeze, a saxophone begins to breathe, a song that feels both old and new. The night that taught my heart to slow is rolling softly as I go. Each note the saxophone will play carries all my weight away. Under stars so wide and clear, every mile feels lighter here. And in this open country glow, my heart remembers how to slow. A weathered barn beside the road, a silent hill beneath the glow, a lonely windmill turning slow, like time itself has eased its pace. The tires hum beneath my feet, a steady, calm and gentle beat. I used to think that life must race through every crowded, restless place, but peace was waiting far from there, in quiet roads and midnight air. The saxophone begins to rise, a golden thread across the skies. Each note unfolding soft and wide, like moonlight drifting through the tide. A melody that lets me rest. The night that taught my heart to slow is rolling softly as I go. Each note the saxophone feels lighter here. And in this open country glow, my heart remembers how to slow. The past appears like distant rain, memory passing through the plain. But I don't hold it like before, it drifts away beyond the door. The road reminds me as I drive, a soul can breathe, a heart survive. Not every answer must be found inside the rush of crowded town. Sometimes the truth is simply known on roads where wandering hearts have grown. So let the saxophone drift through the night, let guitars whisper under pale moonlight. Let every mile beneath these wheels carry away the way I feel. The world is wide and breathing still, beyond the noise, beyond the hill. And somewhere in this endless land, a gentle peace takes my hand, teaching my restless soul to see how quiet life can truly be. Only the road beneath my hands, only the fields and open lands. Saxophone floating soft and low like distant rivers moving slow. No rushing voice, no heavy sound, just midnight breathing all around. And somewhere in this simple ride, my heart grows peaceful deep inside. The night that taught my heart to slow still travels softly as I go. Every note the saxophone sings feels like quiet healing wings under sky so wide and deep. I leave behind the things I keep, and every mile begins to show the life that waits when hearts move slow. In the music of the air, I finally feel a lighter prayer. Morning waits beyond the land, but night still walks beside my hand. And the last soft saxophone tone fades slowly as the road goes on. I turned away from crowded streets, from hurried days and restless beats. The city lights grew small behind, like fading echoes in my mind. A winding road began to rise through quiet hills and open skies. My headlights touched the empty lane, a silver ribbon through the plain. And in the air so fresh and wide, I felt my weary thoughts unwind. The night was gentle on the land, no loud demands, no heavy plans. And from the dark a saxophone lifted up a tender tone, like someone calling me to breathe. This is the long way back to myself, far from the noise I used to chase. Every note the saxophone plays feels like light across my days, through the dark and open sky. I let old worries pass me by. And in these miles so wide and free, I find the man I used to be. A wooden bridge across a stream, reflected stars that softly gleam. The water moves without a sound, like patient time beneath the ground. The tires hum a steady line, a quiet rhythm through the night. I used to think that peace was far beyond the reach of where we are. But sometimes all a heart may need is space and wind and room to breathe. The saxophone begins to rise, a golden voice beneath the skies, each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody that feels like home. This is the long way back to myself, far from the noise I used to chase. Every note the saxophone plays feels like light across my days, through the dark and open sky. I let old worries pass me by. And in these miles so wide and free, I find the man I used to be. The past appears like passing rain, a shadow drifting through the plain. But I don't hold it like before, it fades away beyond the door. The road reminds me as I go that hearts can heal more than we know. Not every dream must burn so bright, not every path must fight for light. Sometimes a soul begins to mend when silent roads become a friend. So let the saxophone sing through the hills, let guitars breathe where the midnight spills. Let every mile beneath my wheels carry away the way I feel. There is a kindness in the night that does not shout or chase the light. It simply waits beside the road for wandering hearts to drop their load. And in its calm I start to see just the road and drifting air, just the sound that lingers there. Saxophone so warm and low, like a river's steady flow. No loud world to pull me near, only night and open air. And somewhere in the endless land, my heart begins to understand. This is the long way back to myself, where silent roads begin to help. Every note the saxophone sings feels like hope on gentle wings, through the valleys dark and wide. I leave the weight of life behind, and every mile reminds me still a quiet heart can climb any hill. In the music of this ride, I feel a brighter soul inside. The eastern sky begins to glow, morning rising soft and slow, and the final saxophone line fades gently with the passing time.
left the noise of crowded days, where every hour rushed away. The streets were loud, the lights too bright. They followed me into the night. But past the edge of town I found a road that barely made a sound. The air grew wider mile by mile, like something waiting all the while. And in the hush of fields and sky, my restless thoughts began to fly. The wind moved softly through the plains, like time has loosened all its chains, drifting slowly through the air. A saxophone begins somewhere, a song that feels both old and kind. It was the distance that made me whole, a quiet road that healed my soul. Every note the saxophone played carried the weight of yesterday. Through open skies and silent land, hope returned without command. And in the rhythm of this ride, I felt new life grow deep inside. A lonely barn stands by the road, beneath the moon's familiar glow. A wooden gate, a gravel bin, a place where heavy thoughts can end. The tires hum a steady tone, a sound that feels like coming home. I used to think that peace was far, hidden beyond the brightest star. But sometimes calm appears instead, on quiet paths that lie ahead. The saxophone begins to rise, a golden voice beneath the skies, each note unfolding wide and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody that clears the night. It was the distance that made me whole, a quiet road that healed my soul. Every note the saxophone played carried the weight of yesterday. Through open skies and silent land, hope returned without command. And in the rhythm of this ride, I felt new life grow deep inside. The past arrives like drifting rain, a shadow crossing through the plain. But I no longer chase its call, it fades away beyond it all. The road reminds me as I go that hearts can heal more than we know. Not every dream must shout or burn, not every step must fight to turn. Sometimes the truth is softly shown on roads we travel all alone. So let the saxophone sing through the hills, let guitars breathe where midnight spills. Let every mile beneath these wheels carry away the weight I feel. The world is wider than it seems, beyond the noise and restless dreams. And somewhere in this endless land, a gentle peace takes my hand, teaching my heart to understand. Only the road beneath the sky, only the fields passing by, saxophone drifting soft and low,
like a river's patient flow. No loud world pulling me near, just the night and open air. And somewhere in this quiet scene, my heart grows light and clear again. It was the distance that made me whole, a silent road that saved my soul. Every note the saxophone sings feels like hope on steady wings. Through the valleys wide and free, life returns so easily. And in the music of this night, my spirit rises into light. Every mile begins to show the strength a wandering heart can't know. While the fading night is still, and the last soft saxophone line drifts slowly through the open time. The road stretches far beyond the town, where fading streetlights settle down. A silver moon climbs slowly high across the open country sky. The engine hums a quiet song, a steady rhythm rolling on. No crowded bars, no neon signs, just empty fields and winding lines. And in the cool and gentle air, my thoughts begin to clear out there. The wind drifts softly through the land, like time has loosened every hand. And somewhere drifting through the night, a saxophone begins its light, a melody both warm and low. Under the wide country night I ride, where silent miles become my guide. Every note the saxophone plays feels like light through quiet days. Through the valleys calm and deep, all the rush and worry sleeping in the rhythm of this ride. I find a peaceful place inside. A farmhouse window glowing warm, standing quiet through the storm. A wooden fence beside the lane, watching over silent plains. The tires whisper on the road, a gentle hum that lifts the load. I used to think that life required a louder voice and rising fire, but here beneath the endless sky, the smallest moments satisfy. The saxophone begins to rise, a golden line across the skies. Each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody that clears the mind. Under the wide country night I ride, where silent miles become my guide. Every note the saxophone plays feels like light through quiet days. Through the valleys calm and deep, all the rush and worry sleeping in the rhythm of this ride. I find a peaceful place inside. The past appears like distant rain, a shadow crossing through the plain. But I no longer chase its sound, it fades away beyond the ground. The road reminds me as I go that hearts can heal more than we know. Not every dream must race the sun, not every life must always run. Sometimes a soul begins to see the quiet truth of being free. So let the saxophone wonder why, across the hills and countryside. Let guitars breathe beneath the stars, where drifting winds erase old scars. Let every mile beneath these wheels carry away the things I feel. There is a kindness in the night that does not shout or chase the light. And in its calm I start to see a gentler side of life in me. Only the road beneath the sky, only the stars passing by, a saxophone floating soft and low, like a river's steady flow. No loud voices calling me, only endless harmony. And somewhere in this quiet ride, my heart grows lighter deep inside. Under the wide country night I ride, with open land on every side. Every note the saxophone sings feels like hope on patient wings. Through the valleys wide and clear, peace begins to gather here. And in the music of this land, I learn to live and understand. Every mile begins to show the strength a wandering heart can know. The eastern sky begins to glow, morning rising soft and slow, and the last soft saxophone tone fades gently as the road rolls on. The phone rang late one Sunday night. Her voice was soft but sounded right. She said the house is still the same, the porch light still knows your name, the old oak tree still shades the yard, your father keeps the truck in guard, the kitchen window faces west, just like the place you love the best. And in the silence of her tone, I felt a place I once called home. For miles I drove through years gone by, felt suddenly so small tonight. Drifting softly through the air, the saxophone was playing there, like memories calling out my name. It was a day my mother called me home, back to the roads where I had grown. Every note the saxophone played felt like years began to fade through the towns I used to know, past the fields where rivers flow, and in that long and quiet drive I felt my younger heart arrive. highway signs looked strangely known, like voices I had once outgrown. The diner where we used to meet still stood beside the empty street. I saw the park where we once ran, the schoolyard fence, baseball stand. So many days had passed away, yet something never chose to stray. The tires roll slow across the land, while memories walk beside the van. The saxophone began to rise, a golden sound beneath the skies. Each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody both warm and true. It was a day my mother called me home, back to the roads where I had grown. Every note the saxophone played felt like years began to fade through the towns I used to know, past the fields where rivers flow. And in that long and quiet drive, I felt my younger heart arrive. Her porch light waited in the night, a small warm circle of soft light. She stood there in the open door, just like she had so long before. No words were needed in that place, the years were written on her face. She held my hand and simply smiled, the same way she did when I was a child. And in that quiet country air, I knew that love was always there. So let the saxophone sing through the night, let guitars breathe in soft porch light. Let every mouth that led me here carry the truth I finally hear. The world may turn and roads may bend, but home will wait around the end, where voices soft and hearts sincere hold every passing memory near. And in the calm of that embrace, time itself slows down its pace. Only the porch and wooden floor, only the screen upon the door, saxophone floating soft and low, like a song from long ago. No loud world calling my name, just the fields and family lane. Somewhere in that gentle night, everything begins to feel right. It was the day my mother called me home, back to the love I'd always known. Every note the saxophone sings feels like hope on patient wings through the years and distant lands. Life returns to simple hands, and in the warmth of that small place, I find my heart and find my pace. Every road I've ever known leads me back to coming home. The porch light glows beneath the sky, crickets sing as hours pass by, and the last soft saxophone tone drifts gently through the fields of home. sat outside the corner store, like we had done so many times before. Two old chairs beside the wall, watching shadows slowly fall. The summer air was warm and still, the highway quiet past the hill. You kicked a stone across the street and laughed the way you used to laugh with me. But something in your voice that night told me the road had changed its line. You said sometimes a man must go to chase a life he doesn't know. And from a radio across the lot, a saxophone began to talk like it understood the truth somehow. It was the night my best friend said goodbye, under that slow and quiet sky. Every note the saxophone played felt like words we couldn't say. Through the dark and empty town, our younger years were settling down, and in the silence of that ride, I felt the distance start inside. We drove the road along the lake, where every memory seemed awake. The same old bridge, the same old bend, where we once swore this would never end. You talked about the world outside, the city's far beyond this side. I nodded like I understood, though part of me wished you never would. The tires rolled soft across the land, while time slipped slowly through our hands. The saxophone began to rise, a lonely sound beneath the skies, each note unfolding soft and slow like lanterns in a distant glow, a melody that held the night. It was a night my best friend said goodbye, under that slow and quiet sky. Every note the saxophone played felt like words we couldn't say. Through the dark and empty town, our younger years were settling down, and in the silence of that ride, I felt the distance start inside. The bus stop waited near the square, a yellow light hanging in the air. You grabbed your bag and turned around, your shadow stretching on the ground. You smiled like nothing had changed, but we both knew it felt strange. Some roads are meant for different ways, some friendships live inside the days. Though we stood beneath the same sky, life was already saying goodbye. So let the saxophone cry through the night, let guitars breathe beneath the light. Let every mile that lies ahead carry the words we left unsaid. The years will move like passing trains across the hills and through the plains, but somewhere in a quiet place your laughter still remains in place. And in the calm of memory, those nights return like harmony. Only the street and fading light, only the stillness of the night. Saxophone floating soft and low like a voice from long ago. No loud crowd, no passing cars, just two friends beneath the stars. And somewhere in that quiet scene, we're still the boys we used to be. It was the night My best friend said goodbye, but some goodbyes never truly die. Every note the saxophone sings still gives those memories wings. Through the years and changing skies, those old days never say goodbye. And in the music of that time, our younger hearts still walk that line. Every road life carries me, still hold your voice beside me. The town sleeps under silver light, the highway fades into the night, and the last soft saxophone tone sounds like you still coming home.
Church bells faded down the street, people walking slow with dusty feet. Mama stood out on the porch, wiping hands against her apron cloth. The old truck rolled up by the gate, a sound we hadn't heard in years of days. He stepped out with a tired smile, like he had walked 1,000 miles. And in the silence of that yard, I felt the past return to heart. No one rushed to say a word, the moment felt too strong to stir. And drifting softly through the air, a saxophone was playing there, like time was gently turning back. It was a Sunday, my brother came back home after years of walking roads alone. Every note the saxophone played felt like lost time, slowly fade through the fields and dusty land. He reached out and shook my hand, and in that quiet country day, our family found its way. Mama hugged him by the door, like she had dreamed 1,000 times before. Daddy stood beside the fence, trying hard to hide his confidence. We sat together in the shade, talking about the choices made. He laughed about the towns he'd seen, the nights he barely slept between, the tires of life had carried far, but somehow led him where we are. The saxophone began to rise, a golden sound beneath the skies, each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody that warmed the air. It was a Sunday, my brother came back home after years of walking roads alone. Every note the saxophone played felt like lost time, slowly fade through the fields and dusty land. He reached out and shook my hand, and in that quiet country day, kitchen smelled of old recipes. Mama called us in to eat like we were boys with muddy feet. He looked around that wooden room, at every chair and faded spoon, and said no matter where he'd been, this place was always deep within. Some roads may carry hearts away, but love remembers every way. So let the saxophone sing through the yard, let guitars breathe soft and warm, let every mile he walked alone bring him gently back to home. The years may pass and people roam through endless towns and roads unknown, but somewhere in a family heart, the door is always left apart. And when the wandering soul returns, the quiet porch light always burns. Only the porch and evening air, only the silence resting there, saxophone floating soft and low, like a memory long ago. No loud world pulling apart, just a family healing heart. And somewhere in that fading day, the past and present met halfway. It was the Sunday my brother came back home, where love had waited all along. Every note the saxophone sings still gives those memories wings. Through the years and open sky, some bonds never truly die. And in the calm of that embrace, time itself slowed down its pace. Every road that carried him finally led him back again. The porch light glows beneath the sky, crickets sing as night goes by, and the last soft saxophone drifts gently through a home restored. The sun was low behind the trees, the porch was cool with the evening breeze. Grandpa sat in his old chair, watching the sky with quiet care. His hat was resting on his knee, a small smile drifting easily. We gathered round the wooden rail, listened close to every tale, and in the glow of that soft light, his voice carried the fading night. The wind moved gently through the leaves, like old songs riding on the breeze, and drifting softly through the air, a saxophone was playing there, a melody both warm and slow. It was a night we sat with Grandpa there, talking stories in the evening air. Every note the saxophone played felt like memories being made through the sky so calm and wide. We all sat closely by his side, and in
in that quiet country scene, life felt simple, kind and clean. He talked about the days gone by, the train still crossed the open sky, about the work out in the fields and every harvest life reveals. He spoke about the town we know, the river where we used to go, about the friends who laughed out loud before the years had drawn a cloud. The tires of time roll far and fast, but stories like these always last. The saxophone began to rise, a golden sound beneath the sky, each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow, a melody that held the night. It was a night we sat with Grandpa there, talking stories in the evening air. Every note the saxophone played felt like memories being made through the sky so calm and wide. We all sat closely by his side, and in that quiet country scene, life felt simple, kind and clean. He looked at us with gentle eyes, like someone reading distant skies. He said the years move like a train through fields of joy and fields of pain, but hold the ones who stand with you when skies are gray or skies are blue, because when all the roads are done, love is the only race we run. And in that moment, calm and deep, his words were promises to keep. So let the saxophone sing through the air, let guitars breathe like quiet prayers. Let every word he gave that night shine like stars in gentle light. The world may change, the years may roam, but hearts remember where they're grown. And somewhere in a simple chair, a lifetime waits for us to share. And in the calm of memory, his voice still sounds like harmony. Only the porch and wooden floor, only the screen upon the door, saxophone floating soft and low, like a story long ago. No loud world calling our names, just old laughter and quiet flames. And somewhere in that peaceful night, a family held each other tight. It was the night we sat with Grandpa there, holding time within the air. Every note the saxophone sings still gives those memories wings through the years that pass us by. Those small nights never truly die, and in the music of that time, his gentle voice still walks the line. Every road life takes me through still carries echoes of that truth. The porch grows still beneath the sky, crickets sing as hours pass by, and the last soft saxophone tone drifts gently through the place called home.
behind the barn. The air was cool and calm and warm. I heard the screen door slowly move, her footsteps walking down the roof. She sat beside the porch rail there, with something heavy in her stare. The crickets started their soft song, the evening slowly moving on. And in that quiet fading light, I knew she came to talk tonight. The breeze moved softly through the trees, like whispers drifting on the breeze. And from a window down the lane, a saxophone began to play a melody both calm and slow. It was the evening my sister came to talk about the road she had to walk. Every note the saxophone played felt like words we never say. Through the sky so calm and wide, she sat quietly by my side. And in that simple moment there, family filled the open air. She spoke about the years gone past, the love she thought was built to last, about the night she cried alone inside a house that wasn't home. She said she tried to stay so strong, but something deep had gone all wrong. I listened while the twilight grew, the way a brother sometimes does. The tires of time roll fast and far, but hearts remember who we are. The saxophone began to rise, a golden sound beneath the skies. Each note unfolding soft and slow, like lanterns in a distant glow. A melody that warmed the night. It was the evening my sister came to talk about the road she had to walk. Every note the saxophone played felt like words we never say. Through the sky so calm and wide, she sat quietly by my side. And in that simple moment there, family filled the open air. The stars appeared above the land. She wiped a tear with shaking hands. I told her life can bend and turn, but hearts still have a chance to learn. No road is straight for very long, no life escapes a few wrong songs, but home will always keep a place for tired hearts to rest their pace. And in that quiet country night, her eyes began to hold new light. Let the saxophone sing through the air, let guitars breathe like quiet prayers. Let every mile she walks from here carry away the weight and fear. The years will turn and storms will fade, new mornings rise from nights afraid. And somewhere in a brother's voice, a gentle hope becomes a choice. And in the calm of memory, that evening stays like harmony. Only the porch and wooden rail, only the breeze along the trail, saxophone floating soft and low, like a voice from long ago. No loud world pull apart, just two siblings sharing heart. And somewhere in that fading light, a quiet strength returned that night. It was the evening my sister came to talk, and slowly found a steadier walk. Every note the saxophone sings still gives those memories wings. Through the years that pass us by, family ties will never die. And in the music of that night, her hopeful smile returned to light. Every road she travels through will still carry love that once was true. The porch grew still beneath the sky. Crickets sang as hours went by, and the last soft saxophone tone drifted gently toward a brighter dawn.